Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, These Are 10 Dating Mistakes That a Lot of Women Tend to Make When Dealing with a Man. Right, ladies? So these are my top 10 dating mistakes that a lot of women make when they are dating a man. Okay, so you may ask me, Sid, my relationships a lot of times are unsuccessful. A lot of times the guys that you end up dating or the guys that you interact with, that you entertain and stuff like that, they may not be necessarily the right fit for you, or, it just doesn't work out for whatever reason. Or maybe sometimes you feel like you even push them away sometimes, or scare them off, run them off and stuff like that. And you just trying to figure out, how do I get successful relationships, or what can I do on my end as a woman to prevent some conflicts that, may be on your end, like what can you do? Because a lot of times, it may be a good man, and sometimes, the woman ends up making mistakes when it comes to dating or just stuff like that, because the dating game has changed, and a lot of times dating nowadays isn't the same how it used to be, dating 20 years ago, even 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Dating is just changing with social media and dating apps and stuff like that. So now a lot of times it may be hard to kind of adjust to the times or adjust to modern dating, because modern dating is a lot different. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to figure out, as a woman, how do I adjust, and what are some things that I need to stop doing, or some things that I can control within my power to make a better outcome in my relationships with men, so I can find the husband of my dreams and stuff like that. How do I end up, what are some things that I can do on my end to better the chances of the successful relationship or marriage that I want, right? Or what are some mistakes that, you as a woman may make or other women may make in relationships that you need to watch out for and that you should not do and that you may need to change, right? So we gonna jump right into this video, right? So ladies, again, I'm gonna give you my top 10 dating mistakes that a lot of women tend to make when they're dating a man, right? So number one, the first dating mistake that a lot of women tend to make when dealing with a man is dating without intention. Now, you as a woman, a lot of women, you may not know what you want. In order for you to successfully date and get the husband of your dreams and stuff like that, first you gotta know, what do you even want? And what I mean by that is, some women, right? Some women, you may be casually dating. Some women, you don't want a husband right now. Some women, you don't necessarily want a boyfriend right now. You may not have time for a boyfriend. You may not care to have a boyfriend right now. You may still want to date around, do your thing. You don't want to settle down right now. You just dating, seeing what you like, seeing what you don't like, stuff like that. In the meantime, then maybe later on in life, you'll get with, maybe later on in life, then, you want to settle down, but maybe right now you don't want to. Or maybe right now, you're just in a phase in your life right now where you're just like, I'm just chilling right now. I'm not really trying to get too serious with nobody. I'm not trying to, really go that route with nobody, but, we can be friends and we can be cool and stuff like that, right? So some women are casually dating, right? And then some women are dating for a husband, dating with a purpose, actually dating for a man, to be with forever. So you got to distinguish, do you want to just date for casual or do you want to date for marriage, and right now, maybe eventually you want to date for marriage, but you got to ask yourself right now, is this a time in my life right now that I want a boyfriend or I'm ready to settle down or stuff like that? Because maybe you might have not gotten it out your system yet. Maybe you still want to go through your phase, date around, have fun. You're not ready to settle down yet. You just want to have, casual relationships, casual sex. You just want to be casual. You ain't really trying to do nothing, So if you don't even know what you're doing and you have not made that decision in your head that, okay, I'm dating for marriage, right? And okay, it's time for me to get serious about, who I'm allowing into my space and into my life. Are you dating for fun or are you dating to be serious? Because a lot of women, you say that you dating seriously, but a lot of times your actions are showing that you dating for fun. Some women, you may want a relationship, you may want to be, you may want to be somebody's wife one day, of course, right? A lot of women do. But maybe right now in your life, maybe all that attention that you're getting from so much men, you not ready to give up that lifestyle yet. It's some women, you say you want a man, but in all actuality, you not ready to give up that lifestyle, you not ready to drop all your guys for one guy. It's a lot of women, they say they want a husband, but, you got one guy paying your rent, another guy paying this bill, another guy paying this bill, another guy paying this bill, right? And you just doing your thing, city girl, hot girl, whatever. And if that's what you want to do, that's all good, but you got to be serious with yourself. Are you willing to give up that lifestyle that going on dates and you just going on all these trips and all these guys flying you out and stuff like that, and you on Instagram and all these men want you and commenting and stuff like that and all that, some women may or may not, and not to say you gotta delete your Instagram. I'm not saying you gotta delete your Instagram when you get a man, but I'm just saying a lot of women, you not ready to give up that lifestyle, all that attention that you get for one man, and you gotta be honest with yourself. Maybe in the time of your life right now, you not ready to settle down. You got to be honest with yourself. Right now, you just want to have fun. And if that's what you want to do, then do that and have fun and let the men know that you dating hey, I'm just having fun. I'm not looking for nothing serious, blah, 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 and then everything is all good, but be real with yourself. It's a certain lifestyle that a lot of women live, and they get so much attention and so much benefits and so much money off of men and attention and whatever they can get, any type of resources, anything she need is covered by so many men, or it's just so much attention, all the likes, all the comments, stuff like that. A lot of women that may or may not, get to a lot of women's head, and they may say, I don't want a man. Why would I drop all these guys that want me and gonna get, and that's willing to do anything for me? You got 50 guys willing to do anything for you, and now, you willing to give that up for one guy? Are you really ready to give that up right now in the time of your life, and be real with yourself? So a lot of women, you're not ready. You say you ready, but you're not really ready to give up that lifestyle of all that attention that you dating around, having fun, and you're not ready to settle down right now, right? And maybe in the back of your mind, you want a relationship, but your actions and the way how you maneuvering out here, you ain't really ready. You having too much fun. You doing what you're doing and all that, and that's fine. I'm not judging you, but if you're going to be serious about a relationship, then you got to say, okay, let me get serious. Let me actually date with a purpose. Let me actually date for commitment. Let me actually, cut off all that extra stuff. You can still date and you can still have fun, but certain stuff that you're doing and like certain attention that you're getting, it may have to, chill a little bit. It may have to, be toned down so that you can actually open up your eyes and say, okay, let me actually, date with a purpose, right? Because I'm done with that lifestyle. I'm done with the sugar daddies. A lot of women, you may say, oh, I got a sugar daddy. He pay all my bills, whatever. You got to be done with all that. You gotta be done with all the sugar daddies. Those sugar daddies and stuff like that, you gotta be done with them. You can't be out here looking for a husband and you paying and you got a sugar daddy and you moving, doing stuff like, get it how you live, right? Get it how you live, but you gotta be real with yourself and say, am I really ready right now to give this up for one man, or for love, right? And some women, you not ready right now. So get it out your system, all the party extra stuff. And not to say that you can't have fun when you get with a man or when you're looking for a man, but if you start screening these guys out, because when you just dating casually, you're not really screening guys out. You just, living in the moment, having fun with whoever, attractive or halfway decent, or they just cool, or they spending money on you. You just hang out with them, whatever, kick it with them, whatever. But, when you start getting intentional on the men that you allow and around in your space, right? Then you start looking and screening them out and really filling them out and seeing who they are as a person and not just what they have as a man, right? And are you ready right now to really be settling down? And if you are, then you need to get serious and screen every guy out until you find the right one for you, okay? So that's number one. So number two, the second dating mistake that a lot of women tend to make when it comes to dating a man is not accepting men for who they are. So it's a lot of women that do not accept a man for who he is. You gotta accept a man for who he is. If a man shows you who he is, believe it. If a guy shows you red flags, believe the red flags. A lot of women, they be ignoring the red flags. Why? Because, oh, he got potential. Oh, he's just so handsome. Oh, he got a lot of money. Oh, he's so tall. He's this, he's that. He drive a nice car. He got tattoos, whatever. You so hypnotized by that and all that you missing the big picture in really accepting the man for who he is, because you letting stuff slide. Yeah, on paper, yeah, you may be attracted to him, but how is he treating you? If this man is treating you poorly, if he don't care, if he's inconsistent, if he's not there for you, if he act like he don't even care and he's not interested in you, right? Or he disrespects you, whatever, then you have to believe him for who he is. The way a man treats you is the way he feels about you. The way a man acts is the way he really feels, right? So with that being said, you have to really pay attention to every single man that comes your way and not overlook the red flags and not overlook, you know, all the disrespect that he's doing based off of just because you like him so much and he's so handsome and he got a lot of money, he drive a nice car, he tall, whatever, you know, tall, dark, and handsome, it don't matter, you know. How is he treating you? How is his character? You know, stop falling in love with potential. Stop falling in love with whatever, you know, and stop making excuses for him. A lot of times, if a man might mess up or he might, you know, rub you the wrong way, you may say, oh, you know, that's just how he is. Or, oh, you know, his childhood was bad. So, you know, I understand how he acts now. Because his childhood, he had a rough childhood. He told me about his childhood. And that's the reason why he acts out now. I believe that's the reason why he acts out now. Does that make it right, though? Does that give him a pass to do whatever and act however with you? No. Does that give him a pass to treat you however? No. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You need to stop making excuses for him and stop. Sometimes you're too understanding. Some women are too understanding and, you know, you just don't want to make no conflict or rock the boat or, you know, make this man mad or make this man leave you, or you overlook the red flags because you want it to work out so bad that you end up hurting yourself in the long run because this man was not a man that you were supposed to be with. And you let a lot of stuff slide and the red flag was in your face and you knew this man was not a good man. You knew this man was not the right fit for you off the jump, off the rip. He already showed you who he was, but you just want a man so bad around you that you willing to tolerate anything a man does to you just to say you got a man. And you got to stop doing that. You got to stop liking a man so much that you gonna overlook the red flags and you gonna fall in love with the potential when a lot of times he don't have no potential at all, but you making up this fantasy fairy tale land in your head that it is something that is not. When a man shows you who he is and, you know, he betrays you or he does something that rubs you the wrong way or he offends you or he disrespects you or he acts like he just simply doesn't care or is not interested in you, believe him. Stop trying to force this man to want you. Stop trying to make this man change and stop trying to change him or stop trying to change him in your mind or trying to override his disrespect based off of your attraction for him, right? So you just gotta just accept him for what he is and move on if he's not a good man and don't ignore the red flags. So if he show you who he is, believe it, right? So that's number 2. So number 3. The third dating mistake that a lot of women make when it comes to dating a man is not having any type of boundaries. So it's a lot of women, you ain't got no backbone. You let everybody walk all over you. You just like some stairs. Everybody walk all over you. You just like a doormat. Everybody gonna walk all over you and wipe their feet off with you and that's it. You don't have, you know, you're a pushover. You never speak up for yourself. You never open your mouth. You never stand up for yourself. You never tell a man, this is what I need to be treated like. This is what it is. This is what it's not going to be. Either you with it or you not. You know what I'm saying? This is how you need to treat me. If you do not treat me in a certain type of way, then guess what? You got to go. And I ain't playing. So guess what? I ain't with no lying. I ain't with no cheating. You ain't gonna put your hands on me. You ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna do that. I ain't with none of that. So what's up? You know, ain't no man gonna talk to you crazy. You know, ain't no man just gonna treat you any type of way without no consequences. And the consequences is you leaving and never talking to him again. That's the consequence. The consequence is, you know, if you see a man and he start acting up and he start tripping, what you gotta do is you gotta check that man. A lot of women, y'all don't check a man. Y'all don't say, hey, I don't like what you just did right there. You know, if something rub you the wrong way, or if he do something that offends you, or you don't really like it, or it kind of upsets you a little bit, say something. Let him know that's not cool. I'm not okay with that. That's not how I rock. That's not how I move. That's not what I do. I'm not with none of that. So if you continue to do that, I don't want no parts in it. But if you can stop doing that, then that would be great. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be all good. But I don't appreciate that what you did back there. I don't appreciate what you did right there. So if you continue to do that, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? And you could go. Cause hey, I could walk out your life right now. I ain't with none of that, right? And you tell that man straight like that, hey, this ain't what you thought this was. I don't know what type of woman that you thought I was. I don't know what type of women that you used to deal with, you know? But over here, you ain't gonna be acting like that over here, you know? So you gotta tell that man just like that. And a lot of times that man will respect you because he be like, whoa, this is a powerful woman. This is a woman I gotta value. This is a woman I have to respect. Because if I don't, she gonna walk out my life. Or if I don't, I gotta hear her mouth and she gonna say something. So, hey, you know, I gotta just, you know, and that keep that man on his toes. That keep that man, you know, he be afraid to make any wrong move because he know, hey, you ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? He be afraid. You got this man shaking like, okay, I don't even want to make the wrong move because if I mess up, she gonna leave me. So hey, you know, hey, you gotta put some fear in that man's heart that hey, I'm not with none of that. You know, I don't play that. So what's up? You know what I'm saying? So he get to acting up, whatever. Check that man. Just check him in his face. You know, check that man and let him know this is what I need to be treated like. You ain't got to yell. You ain't got to scream. You ain't got to yell to the top of your lungs. All you got to do is tell him straight like this. Look, what you did back there wasn't cool. I don't appreciate that. I don't really play like that. I don't like those types of games, or I don't like that, period. So I would appreciate it if you never did that again. If you were to do this again, then I don't think I could be around you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that I need because I do not want to be treated that way, or I need to be treated this way, right? You know, and tell him just like that. And that man gonna be like, dang, okay, my bad, dang, okay, my bad. He gonna be like, dang, you know, I better watch my step out here. Ooh wee, I better watch my step with this woman. Yeah, whoa, she ain't like the regular woman. You know, she got value. She put respect on herself. She set boundaries. This is a woman that you can't play with. This is a woman that she know her worth. So when you know your worth, you don't allow a man to talk to you crazy, treat you any type of way, put his hands on you, anything. You ain't with none of that, you know? None of that. So that's number 3. Stand up for yourself and stop letting stuff slide. And you got to set some type of boundaries, right? Okay? So number 4. The 4th dating mistake that a lot of women tend to make when it comes to dating men is not having a life outside of a man. So it's a lot of women that don't have no life outside of a man. You don't have no hobbies. You don't have no friends. You don't really mess with your family like that. You know, it's just you and your dog, and maybe you go to work and you come home and that's it. And it's just you and your dog at home, you and your cat at home, or you and your kids, you know, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And outside of work and school, let's say you in school, or let's say you working, outside of that during the day, you know, when you get home, you feel like you're lonely. You feel like you don't have nobody around. You feel like I need a man. I gotta have a man, you know? And that's because you can never be that way, because when you do get a man, you will depend on him to make you happy, and you will make that man your whole world. You know, you will make that man everything, and you will And a lot of times that will make you do anything for him because you don't want to lose him, because you don't even have a life outside of him and you don't know who you are. And the thought of you being alone frightens you. So you like, I got to have a man. I need a man. And you'll be willing to tolerate anything just to say you got a man. So when you got a life outside of a man, and then you'll be all up under him, you'll be depending on him to make you happy. You know, anything he does, if he doesn't text you back, let's just say this man don't text you back. If you don't have a life outside of that man, or outside of dating men in general, then a lot of times if he don't text you back, or anybody don't text you back, you're going to be all upset, worried. Why he ain't text me back? Why he ain't call me back? Why he didn't reach out yet? You checking your phone, you know, and that's because you ain't got nothing else to do better. You worried about this man texting you back because you ain't got nothing else to do with your life better than worry about this guy that don't care nothing about you. You know, you need to be doing something more productive with your time where you don't even worry about if he texts you back or not. You don't even care if this man call you back or not. You too busy anyway. You got a life, you got hobbies, goals, you got your friends, you hanging out with your, you know, you got your friends, you hang out with your friends, you know, you got your family members, you hang out with them, you know, whatever. You know, you got fun things you like to do. You know, you got a life outside of a man. You know, you got a business, you working on your business, you know, you in school, or, you know, you climbing the corporate ladder at work, stuff like that. You are busy, you know, and you got a life outside of a man. So guess what? When a man does come into your life and you have a life, a full, complete life outside of dating men, then when that man does come into your life, he does not complete you. A man should never, ever, ever make you a whole woman or complete you. That man should only add on to what you already got. So you should already be 100% and he should be 100%. So when y'all come together, y'all just add on to each other. You know what I'm saying? Not you being at 50% and this man come and he 100% and now he is your whole world and now you'll do anything for him, anything to keep him, anything to have him around, and you let him walk all over you and disrespect you and stuff like that. No. But when you have a life outside of a man, when you have a whole life outside of him, guess what? It's easier for you to cut him off. If a man gets to tripping, you ain't gonna stay. You like, I ain't gotta stay here. I got friends, I got family, I got my business, I got my kids, I got so much other stuff I got going on. I'm not worried about you. Bye. You know, I'm preoccupied. My life is full without a man, right? So if you need to go, you can go. So your cutoff game gonna be way stronger, right? But if you don't have no type of life outside of a man and all you do is go to work and come home and that's it, and in that little bit of time after work, you know, you feel lonely and stuff like that, you try to fill that void a lot of times with the wrong men, and you accept a lot of stuff and tolerate a lot of stuff because you're afraid of being alone. But if you got life outside of a man, you ain't worried about being alone, right? So that's number 4. You got to have a life outside of a man. So number 5, the 5th dating mistake that a lot of women tend to make when it comes to men is reaching out first or chasing a man. So ladies, don't you ever, when you first dating a man, when you first start dating him, when you first start communicating with a man, when you first meet him, and you know, the first few conversations, first few dates, first few weeks, first few months, do not reach out first. Do not call him. Do not text him first. Do not do nothing, right? Don't try to go see him. When can I see you? When can we see each other? If this man has not asked you to see you, the answer is no. He don't want to see you. Because if a man want to see you, you ain't even going to have to ask. If a man want to be around you, you won't even have to ask, right? If a man want to text you back, if a man want to text you, he will text you. If a man want to call you, he will call you. If a man is interested in you, he will be interested in you, and you won't have to guess or worry or chase up after him. A lot of women, y'all turned into the hunter. You turned into the chaser. Instead of the man chasing you, You chasing men. You calling him first. You know what I'm saying? And he may or may not pick up your phone call, right? You text him first. Hey, good morning, King. Have a wonderful day. Good morning, handsome. All this extra stuff. And guess what? This man, he ain't texted you nothing, good morning yet. Or he may or may not even reply back to you. And now you're looking salty and you're looking upset because, you know, this man ain't text you back when you should have remained in your feminine energy and allowed that man to come to you and showed his interest level for you. You need to stop being thirsty and stop being desperate and stop showing your interest level for that man, because once a man knows your interest level, the fun is over with, the game is over with, the chase is over with. I can't chase you, I can't hunt you, I can't want you if you're already chasing me, wanting me, and hunting me. How am I gonna be the chaser if you chasing me? I don't gotta chase no more. So that's why a lot of guys don't be chasing you or don't be wanting you or don't show you no interest, because you showing them all the interest. So they don't have to show you no interest. They like, this woman texts me good morning every morning and she think that, you know, it's gonna make me like her more, or she just being so nice or whatever. She just trying to keep the communication. But this man know, okay, she really like me, so I ain't gotta put in enough effort, right? He may or may not text you back. He might see it and, you know, not text you back, you know, till later on in the day when he feel like it. Or it might not text you back at all. And now you upset because he didn't text you back. And then a lot of times the way you start off is the way it's always going to be. So if you start off always calling this man, always texting this man, always, when can I come see you? When can we see each other? When can we hang out? All this extra stuff. You always gonna be that person calling first, texting first, and wanting to see him first. And he don't never want to call you, text you, and see you first. And you always ask him, why don't you call me? Why don't you text me first? Why don't you never text me good morning? Why don't you never call me first? Why don't you never want to come see me? Why you never want to take me out? Because he don't have to. Because you begging him to do it. Or you are all in his face. So he don't have to. He don't have to want you because you want him. So you got to see, so you just got to sit and chill, remain in your feminine energy, stop chasing, stop reaching out first, stop all that stuff. Just sit and chill. Let the man call you. Let him text you. If he wants you, he will text you. If he want to see you, he will say, hey, when are you free? Can we hang out on this day? Whatever. He will set up a date. If he wants you, he'll let it be known. And you won't have to go to him to see, do you want me? Pick me. Do you want to hang out? Do you want to hang out with me? Do you like me? Do you want to be around me? Do you want to text me? Do you want to call me? Do you want to talk to me? Hey, over here. Calm down. Chill out. He see you. He see you already. Chill out. Just relax. Let the man call you first. Let him text you first. Don't text, don't call, don't do nothing. If this man do not text you, do not call you, or don't want to see you, then guess what? We just not talking. You just don't talk then. We just never gonna talk then, you know? Because in the beginning, you want to see that man's interest level until he's consistent with you over time. So that's number 5. Do not chase a man and do not reach out first. Let him come to you and remain in your feminine energy, right? So number 6, the 6th dating mistake that a lot of women tend to make when it comes to a man is stop putting men up on a pedestal. So, a lot of y'all women, y'all be putting men up on a pedestal. Again, when you see a man, you're like, he's so handsome, he's so tall, he's so fine, he this, he that, he got so much money, he got a whole big old house with a pool in the back, whatever, you know? And you put him up on the pedestal, and that means that you put yourself down beneath that man. So you put him up here and you put you down here. And a lot of times when you put yourself down, that man treats you like you're down beneath him. Because he know that you like him more than he like you. Or he know that you're more interested and you'll be willing to do anything for him based off of just the simple attraction. So if you don't put a man up on a pedestal and you keep him equal, or you even say, hey, I'm the prize, right? Me as a woman, I'm the prize. What can you do for me? What can you bring to the table? I know what I could bring you, but what can you bring me? Then that will keep you from tolerating, any disrespect or anything, because, you think highly of yourself. If you also think highly of yourself, then you're not going to play them type of games. But if you put him up on a pedestal, now you don't think so highly of yourself. You think more highly of him. So you allow him to just mistreat you or be over you, right? But if you say, no, you're not finna just tell me what to do and just treat me any type of way, and I'm not just going to say nothing. I put myself on the pedestal. So now this man has no choice but to respect you overall. And now this man will more so look at you as an equal instead of him being above you and you being beneath him. He won't look down on you. He will look equal, eye to eye with you, right? Based off of the respect that you have for yourself, right? So that's number 6. So number 7. The 7th dating mistake that a lot of women tend to make when it comes to relationships and dating is not giving a man an ultimatum. So, a lot of women, y'all do not give a man an ultimatum. What I mean by that is you be dating a man for months at a time. You dating a man for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. And you're in a situationship. You're in this forever cycle, this forever situationship. This man, he not making no moves. He say he want a relationship one day, but he pushing it off. He's saying, I'm not ready right now. I just want to take my time. I don't want to rush things. I'm not ready right now. Just give me a little more time. We don't have to jump into nothing right now. Let's just hold up on a relationship, right? So if it's been months, guess what? A lot of women, you don't have no cut off point. A lot of women, you got to have in your mind, when you dating a man, you got to have an exit strategy, a cut off point. Hey, I have a deadline. If you do not make me your girlfriend by this deadline, I'm out of here, right? And you got to have it in your head. What is your deadline? You don't have to tell that man. Don't tell that man your deadline, but have it in your mind. My deadline is, and your deadline should be within 3 to 6 months, right? Within 3 to 6 months of dating, somewhere within that time. And really, like 6 months is kind of too long. By 6 months, if he made you his girlfriend by 6 months, you can kiss that goodbye. He ain't never gonna make you his girlfriend, right? But because that's way too long, because men already know what they want from the jump, right? And maybe he got to fill you out a little bit, but over time, about 3 months, about 3 to 4 months, he know if he want to make you his girlfriend. He know if you are a potential wife or a potential partner for him. He know, right, by that time. So if he do not make you his girlfriend within about 3 to 4 to even 6 months max, then you need to cut him off and give him an ultimatum and say, hey, what we doing here? We've been dating. We've been kicking it. We've been going on date after date after date. We've been going on all these trips, all these gifts on each other, all this stuff, right? We talk on the phone all day. You call me your baby. We saying baby to each other, all this stuff. He might even introduce you to people, introduce you to his friends and family. Maybe you introduce him to some of your friends, a couple family members, whatever. You really like him and stuff like that. And you say, hey, this sure do seem like we in a relationship. It sure do seem like we are together. So why aren't we making it official? So you may ask that question, like, what are we? A lot of women, you may ask that man, so what are we? What we doing here? And then man like, hey, I don't know. I want to take my time. I don't want to rush things, blah, blah, blah. But it's been 3 to 4 to 6 months already. Nah, guess what? He had time to test drive the car. He had his time to test drive the car. So guess what? It's time to pay up or get out the dealership, right? It's time to pay up. Either you're going to pay for this car or you're going to get up out the dealership. You had your test drive. You had your fun. You know what the car feel like. You know how much the car is worth. You know what's up with the car, right? You like it, then get it. If you don't want it, then guess what? You can get up out my dealership and somebody else is going to be looking at this car tomorrow, right? Somebody going to buy this car. So, hey, if you don't want to buy this car, you wasted my time and you got to get up out this dealership. So in this situation, you are the car. The man got to test drive. He got to have sex with you. He got to hang out with you, kick it, dates, trips, gifts, whatever. He got the taste of the relationship, right? He got a taste of it. Now it's time to pay up or get out the dealership. Now it's time for him to commit to you and make you his girlfriend, or you done and you will never, and guess what? You will never talk to him again and he'll never have access to you again. So this is when the ultimatum comes in. The ultimatum goes like, look, we've been kicking it for, 3, 4, 5 months now. And, I really like you and I think you really like me, and this sure do seem like a relationship. I'm a woman that's dating with a purpose. I'm dating to find my husband, right? I do not want to waste my time. So if you are not ready to give me a relationship, then I no longer want to have any type of dealings with you. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to talk to you, period, because you're wasting my time and you're holding up the line from me finding the husband of my dreams, right? So either you going to make me your girl right now, not later, right now, or you can kiss me goodbye. Now, which one is going to be? And that man ain't got no choice but to say, okay, either we together or he gonna lose that booty forever, right? Either me and you, yeah, we together. Okay, we together. Because guess what? He ain't gonna want to lose that booty. But if he don't want to commit, then he know, oh, dang, I ain't gonna have that booty no more. I'm not gonna have access to her no more. I'm not gonna have that her love and her cooking and her home cooked meals and her rubbing my back and all the dates and all the trips and all the whatever. I'm not gonna have that companionship no more. I'm gonna lose everything because she a woman that know her worth and she dating with a purpose and she want a husband. So if I'm not ready to give her that, then hey, I gotta go. And she gonna kick me out her life because she is not playing. So either I gotta commit, or guess what? She gonna leave and I'm never gonna see her, talk to her again, and she gonna block me on everything, right? And she's serious. And guess what? If this man don't think you serious, and if this man still say, oh no, just give me some more time. Why you playing? Why you tripping? Why you acting like that? Why you trying to force me into a relationship with you? You tell this man, I'm not forcing you into nothing. I'm not forcing you into a relationship. I'm giving you a choice. I didn't force you. You have the choice to say you want a relationship with me or you don't. I gave you a choice. I'm not forcing you to do nothing because I want a relationship and we've been acting like we in a relationship. And if you're not willing to give that to me, then I don't want to deal with you no more. I'm not forcing you to be with me. You can leave. I'm not forcing you. I'm just giving you a decision. So you got to give that man an ultimatum and have a cut-off date when you're dealing with a man, right? And then if he don't be with you, then if he still don't want to be with you, then cut him off forever and keep it moving and find you a man that actually want to be with you, right? So that's number 7. So number 8, the 8th dating mistake that a lot of women tend to make when it comes to dating men is not being feminine. So it's a lot of women that are not as feminine as they should be. And what I mean by that is A lot of women, you gotta learn when to allow a man to do for you. Like, this man want to help you do something, allow him to help you. You know, it's okay that you got it. I got it. I can do it myself. If this man offers to do it for you, let him do it. You know, let him feel good, and that way you don't get your hands dirty, and you just let him do all the hard work. You know, I know you got it on your own, but you know, certain things you can allow the man to take a load off of you and just receive. Let him do for you. Let him want to take you out. Let him want to provide and do stuff for you. You gotta stop wanting to provide and chase him and do this and do that and try to do so much. You know, just chill and relax, you know. And then sometimes when it comes to a lot of women's attitudes, right? A lot of times some women, they got bitter attitudes. They always mad, always angry. Don't no man want to be around the Grinch. Don't nobody want to be around the Grinch all the time. You always mad. You always angry. Like, you wake up angry. It's some women just wake up angry at the world, you know? And a lot of times that gonna run a man off because don't no man want to be around nobody like that, you know? I'm not saying you got to be a pushover, but I'm not saying you gotta be super, super mean all the time either, you know? You could be nice when it's time to be nice and just be chill and just be cool, you know? And just be in a good mood, you know what I'm saying? And then when this man do act up, or if he do start tripping, then that's when you check that man. And if you gotta be mean, then you gotta be mean. But, you know, all the time, you can just relax and just remain in your feminine energy. Allow the man to do for you. It's okay that you're independent. You could be independent, and you can pay all your bills and stuff like that. But if you got a good man that want to help you with those bills, and he say, hey, baby, let me take this bill for you. Hey, baby, let me do this for you. Let me go pump your gas for you real quick. You like, no, I got it. Nah, you can't pump my gas. Don't pump my gas. I got it, you know. Let him pump your gas, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I got it. I can open it. I got it. Let him open the jar of whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or I can reach it. I can reach it. You standing on your tippy toes. You climbing on top of the counter and stuff. Let him get it down for you. You know what I'm saying? Let him get it down for you. So a lot of women, you got to be in your feminine energy and let the man do for you and be in a good mood so men want to be around you, right? So that's number 8 real quick, right? So number 9, the 9th dating mistake that a lot of women tend to make when dating men is dating broke men. One big dating mistake that a lot of women make is dating broke men. And when I say broke, I mean broke as in money, financially, and broke as in spirit, broke as in integrity, broke as in he's a terrible human being and he's not a man. He's a little bitty boy and he's not a man. So stop dating men that are not complete. Stop dating men that don't have nothing going for themselves. Stop dating men that don't got no job, don't got no car, don't got no place to stay. Stop dating men. Stop dealing with men that ain't got nothing going on. Every single man that you date should have the 3 following: a job that's making income to support himself, right? A car to get back and forth, right? And his own place to stay, all in his name, right? So you want this man to have a legal income, some type of legal income, whether it's a business, his job, some type of legal income, a car, and his own place, his own apartment or his own house. If he don't have that, don't even waste your time. Because a lot of times if he don't have none of that, then he gonna feel already like he less of a man. He already gonna be insecure when he get in a relationship with you. And then he don't have nothing to offer you. And then since he don't have nothing to offer you, you gonna be the one doing all the work for him. So you don't wanna be doing all the work, spending all your money on him because he don't have no money, or him staying in your house because he don't have no house, or him driving your car because he ain't got no car. You don't want to be, you don't want to have a man all in your pockets because he ain't got no money. No, you know what I'm saying? You need a man that got his own and that can provide for you. And then you also want a man, and like I said, And you know, he ain't gotta be rich. He ain't gotta have a Lamborghini in a mansion or nothing like that. But at least let this man be stable enough to support himself and a little money extra to be able to take you out on a date here and there. At least, at the very bare minimum, a man should at least have that, right? And don't date a man that got less. And then we talk about broke in spirit. Stop dating men that's broke in spirit. Broke as in, you know, insecure. Broke as in immature. Broke as in, you know, emotionally unavailable. Broke as in trauma and childhood traumas and stuff like that. Daddy issues, mama's boys, stuff like that, you know? You gotta watch out for broken men that's mama's boys, or that got abandonment issues or attachment issues, or that's narcissistic. It's a lot of guys that's narcissistic, stuff like that. Stop dating broken men that had their heart broken, that's bitter towards women, that only want to date around and only want to sleep with women, don't care nothing about women. Stop dating men that's needy and desperate and controlling and stuff like that. Stop dating broken men. Date healed men that actually love themselves and have some things going on for themselves, and that is actually healed from all his pain and traumas and stuff, and he's able to allow a woman into his space because he has the resources and the emotional capability to support a woman in his life, right? So don't date a man that's broke in money and broke in spirit, right? So that's number 9. So number 10, the 10th and last and final dating mistake that a lot of women tend to make when it comes to men is you not being healed yet from your past. So it's a lot of women, you not healed. You the one not healed. You know what I'm saying? Not only do you want your man to be healed, right? You want him to be healed, but you want yourself to be healed too. You want both of y'all to be healed. Because guess what? He might be healed, but you not healed. You still got childhood traumas. You still got abandonment issues. You still got daddy issues. You still got mama issues. You still got, you know, all types of, you know, characteristics and stuff that you need to work out in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe all the past men that hurt you, that lied, that cheated, that put their hands on you, that cussed you out, all in your past, all those toxic men in your past made you bitter towards men now. Or now you don't let men get close to you, or you want to date, but you kind of push men away because you afraid that they gonna hurt you. You afraid of getting too close. Or maybe, you know, you just cling to a man because you don't want him to leave you, and you got abandonment issues, and you just need somebody by your side because you afraid that they gonna leave and you never want them to leave, you know, and stuff like that. You gotta heal yourself before you allow a man into your life, in your space. Get yourself together. Get your mental right. Heal from all the men that hurt you. Heal from your parents, your mama, your daddy, anybody, your friends. Your friends might have betrayed you and hurt you. Other family members might have hurt you, betrayed you. You know, stuff like that. You went through a lot of trauma in your life that you have not yet healed from. And you need to heal as a woman first before you allow a man into your life. So before you even allow a man, and really this should have been the first one. Number 10 should have really been number 1. Before any of this, you need to make sure you are even healed yet first before you go out and damage other men and damage yourself in the process. You want to be healed, and then guess what? You also attract healed people. But guess what? If you are a broken woman, it's a lot of women. If you are a broken woman, then a lot of times that's the reason why you attract broken men. You attract broken men because you're a broken woman, and they are just a reflection of you. The men that you deal with, the men that you attract, the men that you entertain in your life are a direct reflection a lot of times of you. So if you are a broken woman, that's the reason why you keep attracting and keep dating and entertaining these broken men, right? And these men that are not healed. and these men that are toxic, because you are toxic, or you like toxic, or you've been in toxic situations, and now toxic is now familiar to you. So maybe sometimes you're only with toxic men because that toxic is familiar to you, and you're really afraid of being treated right because it's foreign to you. If you were to get a man in your life right now to actually treat you right, a lot of women, you wouldn't even know what to do with him because you would think it's too good to be true. You don't even think you deserve to be treated that well. You don't even think you deserve to be treated that good. You don't think you deserve the best treatment from a man, to be loved and appreciated, because you never had it before. So when you get it, it might kind of scare you off because you're not healed yet and you're not used to positive love and healthy relationships, right? So you got to heal yourself before you allow men into your space, right? So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 10 dating mistakes that a lot of women tend to make in dating and relationships. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification, and I'm out of here. So, to the next video.